guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. I am starting my day off with tea. So if you've been following my Vlogmas, you will have already seen me open the first couple. But today's is, what was today's? Apple cider tea. And I'm excited because looking at the ingredients, there was like blackberry leaves and then apple and apple pomace and then some like vanilla flavoring. But it's pretty much just apple, so. And it smells apple too, obviously, but. It tastes like warm apple juice. Not necessarily like the apple cider, but yeah, just warm apple juice and just as sweet without, you know, all the store-bought apple juice has like added sugar and stuff to it, and this is just as good. Excellent. And then I also have a pretzel. If you guys watched Vlogmas yesterday, I was making these. And they're so good. Salty and they have a little bite to it. And just really delicious. And that is fantastic. What a great way to start the morning. And I didn't start with any cookies like yesterday. So that's already a win. I have some errands to run, so I was going to grab another pretzel, but I decided to take the healthier option and I grabbed a banana instead, which is better for me anyways. So for lunch I am having some edamame beans. I had already boiled them. Well, when I got home I boiled them and they were all ready. I was just gonna add the sauces, so then I got out like the stir fry sauce and other things like that from the fridge, and then I saw I still had leftover stir fry from yesterday, so I'm a little pressed for time, so I should have just eaten that, but now I was like, now I've already started, so I'm just gonna continue. So after I boiled them, I drained the water and then put some sesame oil in it with some vinegar, as well as some honey garlic sauce and stir fry sauce. So very similar to my stir fry yesterday, but just all edamame beans. Now they're all ready, whew, and very steamy. And let me try one. Gonna eat lunch now. I was in a very big rush. I didn't even finish my edamame beans, so that's not good. Anyways, I just wanted to share with my tea. I made another cup of what I had this morning, the apple cider, because it's very good. I'm very impressed. And then once I hit a stoplight, I'm going to eat, after the marathon run on the weekend, it's like a cookie slash like syrupy, like those waffle things. Anyways, so I'm just gonna eat this because I just grabbed it. Actually, it was next to my purse on the way out. I didn't even have time to grab a granola bar. So, whew, busy day. I'm home from teaching, already changed and getting ready for my dance wear. I just didn't want to get stuff on my work outfit. So we are going to be making samosas. This was a link that Christy shared with me on Facebook, saying, oh, you should try these. And it looked really good, and it was just like 2 days ago, I'm like, I want to try those. So I got stuff for it, like the wonton wrappers, and then I was thinking what else goes with it. The leftover curry that we still have. However, now because I was out shopping anyways, I picked up coconut milk. We have so much of the curry left because, well, we made it in the crock pot, so it was a ton, but also you can only eat a little bit at a time until you're like, are gonna pass out from the spice. And I was talking to one of my coworkers about that whole, you know, overspicing it from 2 What I Ate Wednesdays ago. And she's like, oh, was that the packet that our other coworker brought back when she went to Thailand? And I'm like, yes, it was. And I was like, if that's why, it's not just like a Canadian or like American like curry. Yeah, no, it's actual Thai curry. That's why it was so spicy and it was all authentic. And I put the whole pack in there, which was like 4 or 5 tablespoons. Anyways, so now we still have lots left. So we're toning it down with coconut milk. But we're gonna be starting, because that's just reheating, we're gonna be starting with the samosas. So I'm going to be heating up spices and oil on the stove, and then Dan is cutting up a whole bunch of veggies. So he has Green pepper, red pepper. It actually called for 2 red peppers, but they're so expensive, so I just did 1 of each. 2 potatoes, an onion, and a carrot. So once he's cut all those as small as possible, then we're gonna put those in the pan with the rest of it. Just to have the spices kind of bring out the strength and the aroma in them, I'm mixing them with some warm oil and then just cooking it. While I was adding them, it actually wasn't filming, but I added a teaspoon of curry powder and cumin, and then some chili powder, red pepper flakes, and smoked paprika. So that's that. And then once this is nicely warmed, then we're gonna add the veggies that Dan is cutting up. I've added all the veggies in here, so many, so nice, and I've increased the heat a little bit, and now I'm just gonna cook them for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add some garlic, salt, and then some ground ginger. Well, there's not even much of it left, only about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Ugh. Come on. And then a cup of water. So stir that around, and then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Now the potatoes are soft, so I am mixing in 1.5 cups of peas and corn and carrots and beans. Ideally the recipe calls for just peas, but this is the mix that I had and I'm not going to be just picking out the peas. So I'm just going to add that in and let it cook for about 2 minutes. Transfer this into a bowl now so it can be cooled down a little bit, just so I can handle it. And then now in this container I'm going to, or in this pan, I'm going to mix together the remaining curry with probably not all of the coconut milk, but some of it to make it a little more manageable. So our mixture is cool enough. So I'm doing an easy way of folding it instead of the kind of authentic way you go like that and then like this and then anyways, but those make small ones and we just want to have big ones. And just, yeah, I have to get ready to go dance soon. And then I have just a mixture of flour and water. So I'm gonna put this one down and then just do a little bit of flour and water here. And then this other corner, put that there and just bind that to there. Covering this over top, flipping it over. And then again my little flour water mixture on these 2 ends. And then just pressing them in for them to stay. And there we have it. Adding that onto my non-stick pan. And then I put them in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes on each side. So then I flipped it midway through. And the other batch, was the first ones, but they seem to be okay. I could have done them a little bit longer, but I have to go dance in like 10 minutes, so I have to eat something. And the curry that we added coconut milk to, it is still so spicy. How is that even possible? I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna eat the first 3, and then we just made some a dipping sauce with sour cream, some dill, and lemon juice. And let's see what they are nice and crispy. Let's try it. That's really good. The outside is definitely lighter than like the samosas we're used to from Costco, but it's delicious. It did take a while. It took about an hour, and we still have ones that we have to do. But it tastes really good. And yeah, we still have 3 in the oven and then a whole bunch still of this left. But it works pretty well. I wouldn't, host a dinner party and show off these skills, but yeah, they're really good. So we're gonna have this, have a tiny bit of the curry that is still ridiculously spicy, and then head off to dance class. I'm back from dance and Dan finished up making the samosas, but I think I'm just going to have some tea I'm going to reuse the loose tea leaf of the apple cider from earlier today and then have one, maybe two of these crackle cookies. But then that's going to be it tonight. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with What I Ate Wednesday and tomorrow in Vlogmas. Bye!